Hey everyone, we're back, and this time we have the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Superman and Krypto from James Gunn's Superman 2025. Um, this thing is just incredible. Everything about it, from the base to the figure itself, the costume that he's wearing, the articulation looks really good. The sculpting is great. The face sculpt is really good. The hair, the eyes, rolling eyes, just like Wolverine. The cape being bendy wire. Even Krypto has a little bendy wire. And Krypto has some issues. We'll go over that when we get to him. But overall, this thing is just incredible. I love it. And I'm so glad to have it. And it looks great next to my Batman. But without further ado, we'll get right into it. And yeah. Alright, so once again we have Superman as he comes straight out of the box. Once again, this will not be, this is not going to be an unboxing. This is a figure I've had for a couple of weeks now. He is staying in my collection because he is incredible. And just like Wolverine before him, he will be a permanent staple until something better comes along. But yeah, no, I love this thing. I love just about everything about it. He's got the colors, the textures on the suit are just phenomenal. The sculpt work, like it definitely looks like David Corenswet. It's not the most perfect likeness, but it captures the spirit. He's got a little bit of that smirk there. He just looks like a nice guy, and that's the Superman. So yeah, it's great. I love it, and we're gonna get into why right now. So to start off with, we're gonna look at the hands. We got some fist hands, a couple of weird grippy hands. I'm not really sure what he's supposed to be gripping with those because he doesn't come with anything to hold, but you know. We got the flight hands and some like outstretched like action posed hands. Admittedly, this guy is kind of light on accessories, but it's Superman. You don't really need a whole lot with Superman. He's not exactly known for his accoutrement, as it were. So, and here is where we keep all of the, this is where the stand goes, the base, and we'll get into that more here in just a moment. But, so what we have right here is a little piece. It's a little crystal piece, and it plugs into the top of the base, and I'm going to show you that when we get to that. And then here we have a little waist grabber stand. I have not used this yet. I'm probably not going to, because these things are notorious for digging into the costumes that the figures are wearing. So I'm just not about that. And then, of course, here's the little eyeball changing tool. I'll show you guys a little bit of that, just in case you didn't see the Wolverine review, where I went into that. And, yeah, let's get into the base. So here's the base that the figure came with. It is definitely one of the better parts of the whole thing. So here you can see the opening that I was talking about. And that little piece that I showed you a second ago plugs in right there. Like so. So you get the full unbroken Fortress of Solitude base look going there. Now, the reason that this slots out is because in here goes this piece, which is the magnetic flight stand for Superman. Superman has some metal in his back, and boom. just like that. And that is a strong magnet. Like, watch this. Okay, it just came right off. A lot of the time when I take it off of the base, this part, the magnet part, is just stuck to Superman's cape. Which is good. It is a good thing. You want that thing to be very strong if it's going to be holding that figure up for extended periods of time. And then down here, this piece also comes out. And that is where you put that other stand that I said I'll never use. For fear of it damaging the beautiful suit that this guy's wearing. And then one more accessory, if you could call him that, is Krypto. And I'm just happy he's here, to be honest. He has a little articulated cape. He's on this little plastic flight stand thing. This is the worst looking part of the whole package for me. It's really smooth and like not in a good way. He's got some very visible seams. The paint is kind of really globby on there. But that's really only visible if you're really looking at it, and it looks great on the shelf. So I'm not super bummed out about it. I usually have him right there under Superman. Superman like right here, like I had him at the beginning of the video. Yeah, so that's the accessories, and so now we'll get right into Superman himself. Here we have Superman in something of a kind of a dynamic fight pose. As you can see, that looks really great. Actually, the cape billows out. It's got that really kind of velvety look to it. He poses okay. All the joints hold really well. It's not a lot of mobility just because of the suit, but that's pretty on par for Hot Toys. Generally, with Hot Toys, you're paying for presentation, the quality of materials, and the likenesses. That's a really expensive part of a lot of these productions. We have a flying straight up pose. The cape flying out behind him. Looking great. God, I love this thing. I love this movie. If you've not seen this Superman, I implore you to check it out. It is so good. It is everything we need as a society right now. It's full of kindness and heart and soul and empathy. It's all things that we're sorely lacking. But before I go down a rabbit hole there, flying straight, arms back kind of thing. Cape off to the other side this time. It looks like Superman to me. And then that's about as classic Superman as you get there. It's just incredible. It might be my favorite figure that I own. I think I've said that about everything that I've reviewed so far, but this one's just on another level, man. It just looks so good. Everything about it. And it's from such a good movie, too. Just such a good representation of the character. And that's Superman. So we'll get into the, I'll show you guys the rolling eyeballs real quick, and then we'll probably wrap this one up. Okay, so just like the Wolverine, if you saw that one, this guy has individually rolling eyeballs, and if you didn't see Wolverine, this is what I'm talking about. You see those little nubs in there? Well, when you move those, the eyeballs move. And you can make them do some really goofy looking stuff. that's not that goofy. Hold on. That's better. Yeah, you can get some actually kind of nightmarish things out of this too. Oh, he's got a little hair in his eye. So I figured out what the grippy hand is for. It's a Krypto ear scritching hand. So you can get him loving on his pal. Anyway. So that's Superman. I've said it a bunch of times, probably more than I should have in this video, but I love this thing. It's fantastic. Everything about it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next one. I'm sorry you sat through this one. And the last two. Three by the time this is released. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Subscribe if you're not. And, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.